Okay guys, we are testing the new Elite 9 FS fishing system. That's what the FS stands for. So the main goal for the FS sonar is the same old ping pong test. I'll explain to you how this works. We've got a sinker about 6 feet off the bottom, and then we've got two ping pong balls 6 inches apart. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this down. These ping pong balls will simulate the fish's internal swim bladder, so we should get a perfect arch on the screen. So let's get this back in the water, find the 30-foot mark. We drifted off a bit. When I get to the 30-foot mark, I'm going to drop this boy. He should be 6 feet off the bottom, 6 inches apart, then we should see two individual arches. So let's see how that goes. Okay guys, this is the new Elite FS. I'm going to go through the features of this unit compared to the Elite TI, which is the unit it replaced. So what Lowrance have done is they've incorporated Ethernet. Now on your Elite TI2 units you would notice there was no Ethernet, and we had limited capabilities for sharing across the network. Like we could share sonar and we could share charts, but we couldn't share side scan and down scan. So they've gone away with the whole wireless networking and put back the Ethernet cable. As you can see on the top of the unit here, it's got a big recess on the back of the screen. That is because it has the same GPS module as what we used inside the Ghost and inside the HDS Live. So that's where you'll see this little feature now. You'll see it's got the glass top display just like the HDS, but it also doesn't have the same features as an HDS. This unit is limited to a 1 kilowatt single source or single chirp transducer, and obviously it will link into the new ActiveTarget that launched at the same time. On the front of the unit, I'll turn it around for you guys so you can see. I know you guys are used to the TI displaying with a single touch. Now we've got dual touch embedded into the unit, into the screen. So for the guys on the jet skis that created that false touch for you guys when the screen got wet, those problems are over. So guys, what Lowrance have done is they've incorporated the short press keys that you guys have seen on the HDS 12 and the HDS 16 Live. Although those are 4 buttons, on the Elite 9 FS and the 7 FS, it will come with a one quick access key, which will create a short press for something and a long press for something. So the list is there. You can capture screenshots, you can toggle screens, you can deploy your power poles, you can control your music's volume up and down. Anything like that can be done on this quick access key. So guys, okay, so as you can see on the side, just like the Elite TI2, it has one card slot underneath the LOW of the screen. So you guys can load your fish tech charts, you can load your Navionics charts, you can load your CMAP charts, all through that one card reader. Okay guys, this unit has got limited NMEA 2000 capabilities, so it can link to the Ghost, can link to our Sonic Hub, but it cannot link, unfortunately, to the digital switching platforms. So anything that third-party add-ons that you could use on an HDS, you cannot use. It's still limited to what the unit can do, but it can run our autopilots now, it can run the Ghost, it can deploy the power poles, so it can do a lot more than the Elite TI could. But you're still limited with the NEMA 2000 capabilities of the unit when it comes to third-party add-ons. So for the guys that are installing Elite FS onto their boat in the near future, and you're going to run the ActiveTarget, there is only one port available on the ActiveTarget box, and there's only one Ethernet port available on the Elite FS. So for the guys that are looking at putting multiple units and wanting to run the ActiveTarget on both units, you guys are going to have to get a NEP2, which is a network expansion port, which has got 4 inputs for Ethernet, which you can link then from your ActiveTarget into the expansion port and directly to your 2 units, so that you can control the ActiveTarget from both screens. Okay guys, so this model will come in two different variants. You can buy it with a 3-in-1 active imaging transducer or without. So for the guys that are retrofitting the boats, This has got the standard 9-put input. So for the guys that are taking off the Elites, there's no need for you to take off your transducers. If you still have them, you can just plug your Active Imaging 3-in-1 transducer or your dedicated chirp, single frequency chirp transducers directly into the unit. So there's no need to then buy the Active Imaging 3-in-1. For the guys that are fitting new boats, you've got two options. You can either fit it with an Active Imaging 3-in-1 or you pair it according to your needs. So for the guys that are going to buy this unit, are going to go offshore, because it has a 1 kilowatt capability, the guys might want to run like something like an M260 or a TM185 HW. This unit will run all those single frequency high wide chirp transducers that are available from Airmar, and of course our standard skimmer 5200 and 83200, which is very famous for offshore use. Okay guys, so in this image you can clearly see we are in forward scan mode. We've come up on some nice rocks here, just off the banks off Inanda. Clearly you can see the bait ball holding right above the rock. So yeah guys, so you can see this rock with the bait fish hanging above it. So what we did is we put a drop shot on a wacky rig down just to see if we can get them to bite. They weren't interested, clearly small bait fish. Yeah, you can see clear as day that this is a rock pile in front of us. You can clearly see the bait holding it just above the rocks. It doesn't get any clearer than this. Okay guys, so in this picture you can clearly see the tree. It's not the clearest of pictures, we caught it a bit side on. But this is a true reflection of what's underneath the water, so the guessing game is over. And I like to use this feature especially when coming up on trees, to just try and see where the fish are holding at the tree, and try not to approach the tree too fast or get too close to spook the fish. So this is why we use this product, is to try and find where the bass are holding on which side of the tree. Especially if we're coming up to points and stuff like that, we also try and see which side of the point are they sitting. Are they sitting on the sun side or the shade side? And then use this product to target them.